So, Huntley's first game, we're taking on the Bears. Let's see how it goes.
It's Madden NFL 23. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Bears and the Texans coming up next.
Excited for Huntley to join, give us a little versatility in the backfield.
As we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They're led out by an electric third-year player from the University of Utah, Tyler Huntley.
A 3-year starter at the University of Utah. He got his NFL opportunity as Lamar Jackson's backup in Baltimore, mainly because he possessed similar qualities. Excellent runner, big-time arm, just has to grow in accuracy and avoiding mistakes.
And they'll run the option.
Wow, the first play of the game. Huntley breaks loose for 22.
An excellent run.
Heck yeah, brother.
Yards on the keeper and also a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first.
We're going to do a lot of running this game, guys.
They'll run it for the first time.
There goes Pierce.
And he's got it across midfield.
Gain of 5. Not a big week last week. 73 yards and 16 carries.
Last week, 16 carries, 73 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Another good run for Pierce. 2 for 15.
Way
to go.
5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. The Texans at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game.
There goes Burkhead. Gain of 8. Gashing him early, man.
Second down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
As you notice, look at they got a 9-man front. pretty much. Yeah, still run through for the first down.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
First down, they go right back to
Oh, wow.
It's a
Loss of 4 that time. Big play by Gibson.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. To throw, Huntley. Forced out to
Good throwaway.
And seeing nowhere to throw.
Nothing there.
This one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
Man. Nico couldn't come up with a catch.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. I forgot about the meter.
That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. On first down, it's Fields. Steps away to his left. And able to break.
How did he not fumble that?
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. To throw is Fields.
Nice. Good rush. No. Stingley says no.
The intended target. And it's 3rd down and 2. Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds, in the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
Oh, man. Fields killing us with his legs right now.
Talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now a first down throw, Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And the numbers for Claypool in last week's game. 5 catches, 75 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to.
It went pretty well, man. I lost at the end.
You think Howard said people come to our house?
No.
Yeah, here's the keys. I found them.
Oh.
They were under the trailer.
Good find,
He
Keith.
will run for the first time with David Montgomery.
Good job. Thanks for
7
finding him.
yards there and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll be marked down right.
The main objective of
line.
the Jets season, the opener was just to stop Lamar Jackson. We did the best we could. Oh, man, that guy's a beast.
5 sacks last week. Plenty of hurries given up.
Oh, no. Touchdown. Chicago takes the big lead, or the lead first.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Defense was pretty poor in that one.
Last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they
can't arm tackle.
Early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yes.
In case you missed it, we missed
gets him off the treadmill. Because you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go
first drive field goal.
You've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot.
It was a shank.
For an escalator. Still got
really
some
bad.
to climb, but they can get there.
I forgot in Chicago the meter is really fast on the way down.
Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And Smith chooses not to return it.
Tyler Huntley's first play was a 22-yard run.
Set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Yeah, they were at field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
There's Howard with a great play.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Holy cow, man.
Run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's a tough one. But, I mean, I've done it too. I've never done the 10 turnovers thing, but I'm sure
because those never go away. And I
it'll happen at some point.
When he was coming out of school, didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
I mean, the most important thing is, did you learn from it, So next time, you play them twice. Maybe next time you'll get them.
Another 1st and 10. Huntley to throw.
Wide open. There's Nico Collins. First down.
And they're able to work this across.
All right, this drive looking better for Huntley. 2 for 2.
The Houston first down, something he did 22 times as a rookie for the Texans. Back here as a starter, hopes that last year's 446 yards are just a floor.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a tough game, man.
Have him on the move on first down. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take
Pierce
this
up the middle.
Right
Pick up a 3.
But no more than that. 2nd down. The big story all week, Texans coach Lovie Smith making his return to Chicago. Lovie, of course, the coach of the Bears from 2004 to 2012, and he was at the helm when the Bears won the NFC title in 2006. Wound up 81-63 during his tenure here in the Windy City. Then he would have that pit stop down in Tampa and then come back to the state of Illinois as the head coach of the Fighting Illini in the Big Ten before returning to the National Football League.
Goodness.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Huntley.
There's Cooks.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Hopefully I can get him going with a new quarterback. Nice one there.
Made here at the Bears
10 yards.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A give to Burkhead.
Man.
Play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Yeah, I hear you, Mickey.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's not easy for defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting
immediately when you get the ball punted away.
To see where the play was going, crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Again, they run with Burkhead.
Oh, it's Burkhead busting free.
Before being brought down just inside the 30. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd manageable with that run.
On 3rd down. Huntley. Out to the left there.
Oh, wow. Howard bouncing off defenders, but can't get the first.
He's tackled at the 25.
It's all good. Oh, they got Hightower. No wonder. It seemed a little tough.
Instead, they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender.
All right.
Good job keeping the play in front.
That's a better kick.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
It sounds like it. What level was it on, man? That many turnovers, jeez.
That's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated grooves from the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very
come on, guys.
The last time on the field.
Frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the first down, not by a little, but by plenty.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. A great move by Montgomery.
I stream off my PS5. That's how I do it.
Inside the 30. 57 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Fields again. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. And that is
all right, good defense that time. A lot better.
It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Just connect your YouTube account. That's all I did. Just gotta connect your YouTube account. And I don't know if any type of requirements or whatever, but that's what I did.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air.
There we go. That's the arm I like.
The first down on
From
3rd down. That way you don't
accurate passer.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a strong
all right, Huntley with another run.
Midfield.
That time 11.
43. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Hand off right side to Pierce. And down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how
my favorite team is actually the Bears, man. Believe it or not.
Many times you just don't
playing against them, I got mixed feelings.
Get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Burkhead. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Lineman
the medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is
maybe you got the YouTube app downloaded.
Looking to throw. Huntley Cooks on the quick slant. And he's going to have another first.
I linked mine together. Oh, Xbox might be different, buddy. I don't know. I just know I have my YouTube linked to my PS5.
I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did,
I'm not sure how they do it with Xbox. PlayStation, all I do is link my YouTube channel.
As you said, they picked it up.
I don't know if there's a sub requirement or not, or anything like that. Oh, there we go, the wham! Big play.
He's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Okay, so that's not good.
This offense,
our left tackle's out.
Here's another first
Let me see. My left tackle.
What did you say?
My left tackle's out for the game.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
There's Pierce powering ahead for a gain of 5.
Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Give to Pierce now on the option. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
I've been wondering the same thing, man. I really don't know. It's a mystery. They need defensive help, I know.
Pick up the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Here's Pierce diving for the end zone.
Diving in is Pierce for the touchdown.
Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Appreciate it, brother. Oh my gosh, this meter. Oh my God, I don't know how I made that. This meter is messed up, man.
12 plays in length. It was all capped off by a run from the rookie, Dameon Pierce. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Awesome. You ought to have seen the first field goal I attempted, man. It was a shank. And I never shank field goals. But in the Bears Stadium, when the meter comes down, it's super fast.
That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time,
there's the defense. Christian Harris getting in there. He's pumped. His 4th sack.
Players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure.
That's what I mean. The linebackers are super fast.
And maybe even a
their line's pretty good too.
To make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 68
run defense is a little sketchy. Just a little. A little sketchy.
Now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long distance situation. You might come back again because I definitely believe you'll do it a second time.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Fields.
Any other player besides Montgomery would have went out of bounds.
Fields on 1st down. Being chased out.
Oh, another sack. It's
down.
Green again with a sack and a half.
It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Heck yeah.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
Yeah, no. It's always the outlet man because Field gets under trouble, into trouble.
It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the ball.
The defense is starting to tee off now. I was wondering when it was going to come.
They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Screenplay.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And
there we go.
Only to the 41.
Timeout.
Not near enough for the first.
4th and 11.
We got Huntley too, man. 2 carries, 33 yards. Definitely a step up from freaking Davis Mills, I'll tell you that.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Texans will take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to...
And the Bears got Hightower on defense, of course, when I match up with him.
Push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score.
And he's not giving up any screens, by the way.
What they had in mind there, that's going to go as a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Huntley, that's caught. It's Chris Moore. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now the Texans
was hoping to make a couple big plays.
Timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yard. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
We're going to let it run. Hey, buddy, what's going on, Tyler? How you doing, bud?
So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our
All right, 10-10, halftime.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend.
I'm doing good, man.
So let's get to it.
Doing good.
We start with a good one in the AFC. Kansas City on the road to take on Indy. And it's the Colts on top as that one approaches halftime. The Colts locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Buffalo Bills in that ball game.
Appreciate it, buddy. I haven't seen you in a while.
Touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they trail in that one to the visiting Las Vegas Raiders. Devontae Adams, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for the Texans. And they were able to find some success running the football, which is something they'll need to continue to do in a close game like this one. Meanwhile, for the Bears, here's a look at their numbers throwing the football in what was a very even first half. These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call, let's go back to Soldier Field and Brandon Godden.
Texans versus the Bears right now.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not see a return to start the half.
All right, pass rush has definitely got to step up.
Offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And it's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football.
My daughter's watching YouTube. That's what you're hearing.
He's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up, That's the end result.
On first down, Fields. And they've got it well across.
Yeah, it's on some kind of short. That came
up. My name is Sophia Henhart. I didn't say a bucky.
No, you don't say that. You can talk to him and say hello. Yeah, it was close. Why don't you turn it off or turn it down, Sophie?
No. What's this?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up.
Oh, get him, Harris.
They've got to find him quick.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Yeah, I know. That's what shorts are anymore. Just sounds.
Second and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now it's Fields.
Oh, look at the defense again. You see who's back there, don't you, bro? It's Christian Harris again with another half a sack.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they will take the lead at 13-10.
Dang. You okay, Santos?
I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here's the Texans.
Oh, for sure. Anytime the kicker gets whacked and they don't call it.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. But that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained. And, in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it.
There goes that man again. Huntley, another big run.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14
Thanks,
yards
buddy.
on the scramble.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Pierce now up the middle, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I'd like to turn this team into like
so much history,
just like
so many great teams
Arizona
and
team.
we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
There's Burkhead up the middle
It's a
for
4-yard pick up there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the
how did he get rid of that one? We'll take that. We will take that one for sure.
15 yards there for number 15.
All right, man. Take it easy, buddy.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Gotcha.
53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole. And then when
running
the hole
game
is
looks
there,
really
he
good.
goes quickly.
You're
say
exactly
that.
right. He knows how to just take off. But you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't
Take
he?
care, brother.
He
We'll
packs
see you
the
soon.
boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Much love to you, buddy. Take care. What happened?
Up the gut with Burkhead. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. Can get on the team?
Oh, no. I don't know. Oh, those are the people? Those are the people you're talking about?
Yeah.
Jillian and Addie. Oh, okay. When we go upstairs, I'll turn it on, all right?
Yes.
Thanks, bud. I'm sitting here. I'll tell you. Would it make it even more funner if you don't like that Davis guy? Get Huntley, man. Get Huntley. There's Burkhead right up the guts. 1-2 punch of Burkhead and Pierce.
First downs have not come easy, and neither runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going
I
in
think
the
the
running
defense
game.
is starting to give in a little bit.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Once more, it's Pierce. And he'll take this.
Oh, my gosh. I bet you it's a freaking holding call, guys.
So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
My gosh.
Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flagged for that one.
Still 2nd down.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Yeah, man, they've been giving me a lot lately. Sit right next to me. Sit right here. There you go.
To throw, Huntley. And it's intercepted at the goal
Oh
line.
my goodness. Man, when I throw it to the tight end, he freaking flashes inside. He's wide open on the sideline.
Which one are you?
The white.
The white and the red?
Yeah.
As a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win
White,
games
blue,
with
and
field
red.
goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
And this will be a Bears first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
Yeah, it happens, man.
Bears first and 10.
It happens. You can't really control, like when the computer does stuff like that.
They'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Nice, good pressure. Yeah. Yeah, Mickey says it happened to him 7 times the last game.
Just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
What? Come on, Montgomery. Yeah, believe I have had a game where I had a lot of interceptions. I quit.
He's been terrific here this afternoon. Fields.
Screen. Don't let him loose, guys. There we go. Thank God. Yeah, I know. Montgomery's good, don't get me wrong. But that's too good.
Can you turn on a different granny?
Baby, they're not watching Granny, I don't think. I don't think they're watching Granny.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly this point, just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he will slide to
What a run. Huntley, another big run.
Up a 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and then slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff, because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full-time with us, that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time.
On first down, Huntley. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And some room to run now. And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 36-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
To throw on 3rd down, Huntley. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. A 4th quarter miss like that, there's no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Fields now to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Malik Collins. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down.
There we go. That time we got to him with the safety blitz.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable, but that time the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. And he's got the hook up to Moore. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this will be a Texans 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Huntley. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now... Operating from the gun. Huntley. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Off the option, here's Montgomery. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he'll get into
well, game over.
Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter.
What's up, Grief? How you doing, man?
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So now the Texans down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Huntley. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Now Huntley gets this to Moore. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Huntley. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Huntley to throw. That's caught by Howard. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They're going to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Gotcha.
Man, I'm sitting here. Huntley did pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I allowed too many rushing yards this game. There he goes. Where was that all game? Too many rushing yards allowed.
The Texans get a signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down here just
so the numbers aren't great, but
just about every quarterback
I am happy with what he brings to the team. That's the main objective.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running
oh my goodness.
some space. It turned out to be a nice
And in fairness, he's been under pressure the whole game. Well, we lost our first one. That's okay. We'll take the loss.
For the Chicago Bears, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did. And you're exactly
well, that's it for today, guys. Unfortunately, got to work in the morning. Grief, it was good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by, man. We'll start up about 6 o'clock tomorrow or so with another franchise game. Might go back to the Jets and then come back here to this Texans. We might do that. We'll alter. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great night, and we'll see you later.
And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers.
All right, so week 4, we're going to be playing the Chargers. Should be interesting. Hopefully the defense can step up. As you can see, the ratings there, we're a little bit under what they are. So it'll be a challenge. Something to look forward to. I like the challenge. I don't mind losing every once in a while if it's a fair loss, you know. But that's it for tonight, guys. I really do, like I said, appreciate you guys coming by. I'll probably edit some more video right quick and put a couple shorts up and head to bed. Thanks, guys.